Good morning, boys and girls. Happy Earth Day. It is April 22nd, 2021. Because it's Earth Day, I'm going to give you tomorrow off. You guys deserve it. Go hug the earth. Go hug a tree. Go plant some flowers. Say hello to a bee. Okay? It's Earth Day, so protect the earth because we only have one planet. There's no plan B. Okay? So here's what you're doing today. I made this video so those of you that do not show up to Zoom sessions, or those of you that are unable to show up to Zoom sessions today, understand what I'm expecting for today and this weekend. Okay. So first off, let's look at the assignment for today, which is the second part of the newspaper that we were working on yesterday. So yesterday we did the front page, we did an explanation page, we did a worst case scenario, and an eyewitness account. Today we're going to work on the other section of the newspaper, and that is, let me zoom in real quick, that is down here, disaster preparedness in the form of like a Dear Abby, and then, I don't know why it changed, and then a weather slide and a reverse crossword. Okay, so let me take you down there to the Dear Abby section. Here we go. So if you are doing hurricanes, if you're doing tornadoes, if you're doing floods, I showed some videos, and the videos are in the Monday and the Tuesday folders on those assignment pages. In those folders or on those videos, they tell you exactly what to do to prepare. So in your own words, I want you to, maybe you need to rewatch it, but I want you to tell the students who are younger than you how to prepare for a hurricane, how to prepare for a tornado. What do they need to do? Okay? They are depending on you to survive. Okay? So,
teachers and staff, pardon the interruption.
Sorry for that pause. I had to pause it because they interrupted. All right, so that was the Dear Abby page. The weather forecast. Look at right here. Look at. You got 5 days of sun. Okay, something's wrong if a tornado is coming or if a hurricane is coming. What I want you to do is, looking at here, you must have a 5-day weather forecast that matches weather conditions of the natural disaster. So you can make one up by selecting any of these symbols here. Now take a look. Here's your hurricane symbol right there. Here is your tornado symbol right here. Okay. Here are your storms. Okay, your rain. This is scattered showers. These are thunderstorms. You got mostly sunny, partly cloudy. Whatever. So what I want you to do is select the correct icon. You can also change the temperatures. Okay, and then tell me a description of the weather. What is happening to the weather? If you don't know, maybe go back and research. Look for a tornado. Look for a flood. Look for a hurricane, and see if they gave you a weather forecast for that week that those storms or those natural events were coming up to. Okay, maybe you can do that. All right, and then reverse crossword. Regular crossword puzzles are blank. You have clues down here that you need to read in order to fill these in. Well, I reversed it for you. Now you have all of the answers here. What I want you to do is looking at the word, so like one across is natural disaster. The clue I wrote, a catastrophic event that usually causes damage. Find number 2, find number 3, 8, whatever. Okay. And whatever the answer is, go in and write down a description or a clue that would lead your reader to that answer. Okay. So this is your shot to write down the clues for answers. Usually you have clues already. You're trying to write the answer. Now this is reversed. Okay, so make sure you get that done. These 3 pages are the second part of your lab grade. So you have 2 lab grades, one from yesterday and one for today. All right, so make sure you get those done, especially if you want to bring up your average. The other thing that I wanted to show you, and I'm going to get rid of some stuff over here, is you have your test. Your test is in the Schoology page. All right, so when you take your test, I'm going to see if I can preview it. Here we go. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to show you your questions. You have, Earth Changing Surface Unit exam. It was 3 TEKs. It was 3 weeks long, very short unit, but we got to do what we got to do. So tornadoes are catastrophic events that create change in ecosystems in which of the following ways? So select the answer that best describes how tornadoes change the ecosystem. Hurricane is approaching the Texas coast. Which of the following is most likely to occur when a hurricane makes landfall? All right, so we're talking about hurricanes reaching the coast. Think about what a hurricane has that makes hurricanes very dangerous. All right, so the Texas blackland prairies have fertile soil. That should be a clue right there. Fertile soil. Due to this characteristic, don't let that happen. Due to this characteristic, oops, look at me, I'm all discombobulated. There we go. Due to this characteristic of having fertile soil, what has happened to the majority of the prairies? Okay. Number 4, how does deposition, you had weathering, erosion, deposition. How does deposition affect the barrier islands on the Texas Gulf Coast? Okay. Humans need fresh, clean water to survive. Which of these statements is true about fresh water? Number 6, water moves under Earth's surface to fill in open spaces in rocks or soil. What is this type of water called? Okay, that should be a clue right there. Which term is used to identify the area of land that is drained by a river system? Okay. Here we have, and these guys, look, these right here, guys, 8, 9, and 10, these are star questions. So this is what you are going to see next year when you are 8th graders. Questions just like this, okay? A model shows an area near a lake. Community leaders are planning new laws to help protect the lake from pollution. One proposed law will make it illegal to dump trash on the shore of the lake. But the law still allows trash to be placed in the area labeled flow through wetland. Okay? Which statement about the proposed law is supported by the model? So here you go. You cannot, according to this, I'm sorry, my eye is twitching. According to this, new laws are helping to protect the lake from pollution. One proposed law will make it illegal to dump trash on the shoreline of the lake. So here's the shore right here, right? It's the area right before the lake. Here's the shore. But the law still allows trash to be placed in the area labeled flow through wetland. So they can place trash right here, but they can't place trash here. So which statement about the proposed law is supported by the model? All right, so here's your model. Make sure you read each statement. All right. Here is a model of a watershed. Okay. You have a student's model of an area near a city depicts many activities that affect the quality of water in an area. So you have a pump and treat area, industry, excavation, lake, area near city, agriculture, that's farms, runoff, rivers, wetlands. Here's the groundwater, right? How does the agricultural activity right here most likely affect the surface water of the area? So think about what farmers need to put on their crops in that, and how is that going to affect the water? Look how close the agriculture is to the water area. All right. And the last one, student drew a model to represent part of a watershed. How do the agricultural, and residential activities of humans most likely affect the groundwater in an area? So here is wastewater from industry. Here's agriculture. You see the word runoff. Here is the, what did they call it? Residential area. I'm sorry. Residential area. Here's runoff. Here's your river. Okay. How do these 3 affect the groundwater in the area? Read each of these statements, please. So, yeah, read each carefully. Maybe you might see a word that we talked about this past week. All right. That is it, my friends. That's all I got for you today. So please, please, please go in, finish your lab, take your test. With your test, guys, you do have 3 attempts to give me the best and highest score you can possibly make. Okay, there is no open-ended question on this test, so as soon as you're done, your grade is going to populate right away. You don't have to wait for me to grade it. So please, go in and make that 100 that you can. You will be able to see which answers you got wrong. Okay, you just won't be able to see what the correct answers are for those questions. Okay, guys, take care of the labs, take care of the tests that you already had scheduled for you. That is the main reason why averages are so low. Okay, don't worry about those daily grades. Okay, the ed puzzles and stuff like that. If it says daily, when you click the grade section, I'm going to remind you again, when you click the grade section, if it says daily work, do those last, guys. Those are the little baby grades. It's the labs and it is the tests that are the big, big, big contributors to your average. So please go in and take care of those first. All right, that's my way of helping you out. If you guys are done, I will talk to you guys later. You be good, be safe. Bye bye, guys.